Hey, what's good guys? It's your Greek Boy 7 and today I'm bringing you guys my review for Hail Caesar. So Hail Caesar is about this actor who gets kidnapped and the kidnappers are asking for a ransom from the production company, from the movie company, to bring him back. Or is it? That's pretty much the plain and simple way of explaining what the movie's about, but there is a whole lot more that goes on in this movie. The movie's directed by the Coen Brothers, and if you've seen any of their movies before, they do have their own kind of style with certain things. And I'll tell you this now, Hail Caesar is a very different movie. It's a very different kind of style and a very original style, and I applaud them for that. You don't see movies like this anymore. The last time I was kind of like shocked, Birdman. Birdman really surprised me by its style and how it was shot. And I can kind of say the same thing about Hail Caesar, only it's not nearly as impressive, nor was I as entertained. First off, to get out of the way, the cast was great. Josh Brolin is basically the main character in this movie. He's the kind of guy that fixes things on the sets and makes sure everything goes smoothly. Everyone else does great. Scarlett Johansson, Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill's in there for a very brief moment, but you know, I mean, it's Jonah Hill. The problem with this movie is that there's a lot going on and you really can't make sense of it. At least I couldn't. Like I said before, this is a very different movie and it's a very original movie and I like that. However, I feel like it wasn't nearly executed as well as it could have been. Some things just made no sense. Some things were just random and there was just one thing piling on the other. It'd go from a missing story to about a story about trying to get a kid to her mom, and then going from a guy that was in Western movies going into classy movies, you know, with suits and ties. It was just a lot of different things in one movie. And that would be okay if it was done a little bit better. With that being said, this is a comedy, essentially. And some of the jokes here are really funny. There were some scenes that I was laughing. I was laughing out loud in the theater. And there were some movies that just kind of fell flat. And I think that really had to do with the movie's overall pace. In the beginning, everything seemed interesting, you know, everything seemed okay. But then there was a certain portion of the movie that just, everything slows down. And everything just got really, really boring. It's not just me, because when I walked out of the theater, there were at least 3 or 4 people that I heard talking to each other as I walked out saying, man, that was really boring. So it was not just me. There are a few people that thought it was boring. I really don't have too much to say about Hail Caesar. I was kind of excited for it, but I kind of got a little bit let down. This is a Coen Brothers movie, and I thought I was going to be laughing a lot more in this movie. However, I didn't. The jokes fell flat, and there was a portion in the movie, like I said, where it kind of got pretty boring for me. Things got confusing, it was a bit strange, it was a bit difficult to understand. The writing and cast are great, again. However, the execution just fell a little bit short for me. Personally, I didn't like the movie too much. I know some people did, and that's great. Personally, I just didn't. And for that very reason, I'm going to say that Hail Caesar, unfortunately, is a waste of about an hour and 46 minutes of your time. Well guys, that takes care of my review for Hail Caesar. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to hit that like button and also subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And with that being said, this is your Greek Boy 7, and I'll see you guys in the next video.